What's up, everybody? It's M17 Barrett, and I decided that we start right here so we can go and see the cinematic over here, and then we'll go to Hyrule Castle, and then to the Temple of Time for that nice, great cinematic. And as you can see, it's getting dark and dreary, and they're setting the mood for your dream that you foresaw at the start of the game. The only difference this time around is you have a sword. Okay, so a nice little cinematic to start off this video. Within the first minute. And it is quite possible that if you're dumb, you just, not pay attention to it, and you miss where the ocarina is. And I gotta say, this girl has one hell of an arm. Like, she must have been on the Hyrule softball team, just because, like, Jesus Christ, just watch how far. Like, goddamn. Like, I don't think even there's football players that have an arm like this. So pretty impressive, because you can see on how far away she is now, and she's facing the wrong way. Look at this, not even good form. And see that? That's gotta be like at least 100 meters right there that she just threw. Like, come on, man. And if you ask me what that is in feet, I don't know, because I do most of my measurements in feet, but I know 100 meters is like a dashing length for like sprinters and shit, so that's just what I compared it to. I'm really not that great at shit. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I'm bad. All right, Ganondorf. I don't want to really talk to you because you're the bad guy. So I'm gonna back away, be a little bit scared. See, now right here, I don't get this. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Blah blah blah. It's more of like, don't hurt me. I'm a child. All right, I've got a sword. I'll fuck you up. Okay, now he fucked me up. Also, I really don't like his design from the front here, because it looks really bad. Like, his ears are really wide. Like, don't take this the wrong way, people, but that literally looks like a chimpanzee, and it just seems like they did that on purpose. Like, I don't know. It could have just been the time. They might have just thought it was good back then, but, like, everyone else has pointed ears and everything. Why'd they make his rounded? Like, it just looks like racism, if you ask me. Because, like, the whole dark skin and everything, and bad guy, and the racist thing of saying that they look like monkeys. It's just bad. It's just really bad in my opinion. Like, they should have just made him, even though I understand the Gyarados aren't, aliens, so they don't have the elf ears because they aren't elves, or a type of elf or whatever. I'm pretty sure that some of them do, and if they don't, well then, I don't know. It's just, I don't like it, guys. Okay? I just don't like it. It looks bad. It's just poor design choice. Why? How did that miss? Yeah, I was gonna say, I got that shit. Fuck you. Another thing that a lot of people bring up in this is like, let's just get rid of Saria's Ocarina. Reason for that is, spots that are in the select screen. Oh my god, there's noise going on behind me. What is this? I don't see them. Must mean the cats are fucking around. Alright, going back to what I was saying. There's not spots in the inventory, and if you read the manga, I'm not going to bring it up on screen, because I swear every single playthrough I've done of this, or have helped with or talked about, I've brought up this same subject, but I don't feel like bringing it up on screen because I don't want to go and find it. But basically, in the manga, which people say is not canon, and I mean, they're technically right, but like it's an explanation for a lot of shit. It explains that Ganondorf thinks that Saria's Ocarina is the Ocarina of Time, takes it, and then when finds out that it isn't the Ocarina of Time, he just breaks it, and you've got the Ocarina of Time, because when he knocks you down, your Ocarina falls out. So, that's what it is. I'm just going to explain it. I don't want to put it up on screen. That's extra editing that I don't got to do, but I can just talk. But yeah, so that's it. There's a lot of stuff, like, the manga is amazing to read, I must say. So, what the fuck is going on? Are my cats jumping around on shit? What the fuck y'all doing? Where the hell are you? Hey! Hey! Where are you? Quit it! Oh. So we've got the ocarina now. And what we could do is we can go and do the masks, but I don't feel like doing the masks. Because, well, it's just, not something I feel like doing right now. So, yeah. Oh my god, my cats are making so much noise. I really hope that isn't in the recording, but it probably will be. Uh, I wonder. Now I've gotten a full heart. Cool. Because I was going to go and get that piece of heart if I needed it, but I don't. Like, I could get it, but I'm not going to. So what we're going to do is just go and get the Din's Fire while we're in the area. You know. Still relatively close to the start of the video, other than that, cutscene and then learning the song. But whatever. No big deal. I wonder if it's actually quicker to get caught to leave, or if just climbing up that ladder is quicker. I don't remember. Alright, so I did it. Let's get Din's Fire. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I really don't sound like I'm enthused, but I'm actually really, really enjoying myself. I'm still really getting back into the Let's Play situation, understanding what to do again, because it has been a very long time since I did proper recordings, especially by myself, because my own personal stuff, like on my channel, was like way back when. Like, those were basically almost 2 years ago, and that was when I first started YouTube. And, my shit, well, I'm not very, what's the term I'm looking for? It's not active, because, like, obviously I'm not active on YouTube, but, like, I'm not, I guess that's when I get to go with active, like, I'm not overly active on everything, like, I've been focused on work, I've been focused on just life, and it's been really hard to just kind of set aside time to do YouTube these past couple of years, and with Rage Arcade being my main thing for quite a while, it was more so like I can't do recordings for my personal channel because I was focusing on Rage Arcade, trying to get people to come over. But for the time being, we made it so Rage Arcade is kind of on hiatus, and like none of our schedules line up. It's not dead. It's definitely not dead. Because we do want to do recordings for it. We do want to upload on it. We do want to make it into a thing one day. But that being said, we all need to get everything sorted, and one of us needs to win the lottery so that none of us don't need a job, and we can all just focus on that instead. Like, that's the idea, I guess, as a joke. But I guess that's what it is. Like, we don't really, what the hell's up with the lighting? Okay. That's weird. Okay. Emulations, everybody. But I guess, yeah, like, we all just need to have time to do it, and we don't as a group. So a lot of us are trying to just focus on our main things, like, obviously, Mario Fan 110. He did join Rage Arcade, and a few of our other friends did as well. Not, like, some not officially joining, and they really wanted to, just because even though they were channels much bigger than Rage Arcade, they saw it going places. And that is precisely why we don't want it to die. So we're keeping the name, we're keeping the design, we want to upgrade it in time, but, like, life gets in the way, and recordings don't always happen, and stuff doesn't go the way you want it, so hopefully one day a few of us live in the same building, and a couple others want to move into the same building, and there's plenty of vacancies happening every once in a while, because, people move. So, I know that Aki wants to move into the building. He actually wants my old apartment because he just likes the convenience of the first floor and being the first apartment and being easiest to access for, like, catching buses, getting home late, all that fun stuff. But, I don't know when he's moving out, or if he even plans to move out this year. And I know Mario Fan 110, he lives on the second floor of our building, and I'm up on the third. So, like, him and I, we could record together, but, like, again, lining up our schedules because, well, work doesn't always line up nicely with other people that work at different stores and stuff, so. And, not being high up and important, having full-time hours isn't really the greatest. Like, I do pick up enough shifts to have full-time hours, but it's just not constant, so. Sometimes it makes you want to just find a new job, but other times That just isn't what is best, because you got a solid job that works, you stick with it because you pay rent. And you got guaranteed hours if you can pick them up from people type thing, right? Like, rather than having another job turning out to be shit at it and then need to beg for your old job back because you don't have a job anymore because you got fired or let go is the proper term. But, you know, whatever. And I know we have a lot of friends that, like, want to help us out, and we had our other editors and stuff that could help me with my editing for Rage Arcade, but again, they have work, they have lives, and sometimes files don't work for their account. Because I know our one editor, Craig, he has a Mac, and a lot of the files didn't work for some reason. Um, which is perfectly okay. Like, obviously, he has a Mac. I make fun of him for it, but it's for his school. So, I'm not going to say PC master race because Macs do have their benefits, such as, it's called a Mac, and it's a form of status, I guess. You're paying twice as much to get half as much quality. A lot of your stuff is really shitty and specific to that program, but, back in the day, back in like the 80s and 90s, Apple was really good because it was, cheaper and it was better quality. But nowadays, it decided to stick a sword up its own asshole and decided to have just a name and low quality and non-customization and everything. And they're kind of like releasing stuff that they're like, oh, look, it's so great. And it's like, yeah, Android's had that for like 5 years now. But that being said, if you like Apple, you like Apple. Like, it's the same thing on how I like Skull Candy. And, like, I know they're not the greatest, but I like them. And, like, they're good enough quality for me. So that's all that matters to me. And, like, on how I like Razer's products, well, obviously, they're great, right? They're by gamers for gamers. That's kind of their slogan or catchphrase or whatever you want to call it, because a lot of these guys are really cool people and everything. And I would love to work with them one day because I really do enjoy their products. And I'm currently using two of them. I'm using the Death Adder mouse and I'm using the Kraken headphones because, noise isolation and, a really good mouse for a really good price. And, the whole glowing three snakes thing looks really cool. But so if you're like a fanboy of something, obviously it's what you like. And there's always going to be something better out there. But if it's what works for you and it's what you enjoy, well, there you go. So that's just the way I see it. I don't know. I didn't mean to go out on a bit of a rant or tangent or explanation on why people like things, but the same as how like some people like Logitech, some people like Razer. You know, I like both because they're both good quality products. But some people are in or another thing is like Hauppauge and Elgato. Well, there's also Avermedia, and nobody uses them sometimes. Or not nobody. A lot of people use their stuff because it's a lot more easily accessed if you just plug it straight into your machine. But you know, stuff like that. Like it's whatever you know and what you like. Because I know Mario Fan 110, he likes Sony Vegas, but he lost his copy of Sony Vegas when he got a new computer. So he ended up getting Premiere Pro because it's cheaper and it works, and I helped him out with it. And that's what I use. So he has to learn on how to use it, and at first he didn't really like it, and I don't like Sony Vegas just because I find it's overpriced, and I can do the same thing with a cheaper program like Premiere. But, everyone has their thing. So, you know. Plus, I learned on how to use Premiere Pro from watching, like, Game Grumps, their Grump Out channel. One of their first videos, I think it actually might have been their first video, was Barry's editing tutorial. So that really helped me out with my editing. Because I try and do my editing a lot of the same way. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. Obviously, I have minor I'm trying to say the word. Minor discrepancies between their channel and my channel because, they're professional. They've been doing it for years. And I have too, but my stuff is nowhere near as good because, well, a lot of their stuff was self-taught too, but, like, I don't want my channel to be a copy of theirs. Clearly I don't have face cam. I would love to add it one day, but I don't got the money for a good camera because my current webcam is really shitty and it's from the dollar store. And it runs at, like, fucking 20 frames per second and it's 480p. But, it's a webcam. So I don't know. I learned from them and I threw my own spin on it. Oh, and I guess we became an adult Link. Something to bring up. Yeah, that happened. I don't know. Whatever. I hear noise behind me. What is it? Whatever. Not important. This video actually should be ending right after this scene, just because it's around that 15-minute mark. A little bit over, obviously. But I guess I've had my my speech on things that are of topics of whatnot. And hopefully, the horrible recording area that I'm in does not make it look like complete shit. But now that we're at Alt Link, see, stuff moves around on your bar. I don't really like that. Like, that should just go down there. Okay. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next... I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.